All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of The Outer Worlds. I hope everybody's having a great day. So we're gonna jump right into this, guys. We got a lot of missions that I want to start taking care of. We started working with Nyoka's. We started working with her. She's one of our followers, and we got to go and help her finally clear out this Manty Queen nest. So I figured we'll start the game, or start off today's episode doing that, and then we got a couple other missions that we can go and take care of. But I hope everybody's having a great day. Where the hell was Nyoka's mission, by the way? I think it was on this planet that we're at currently. Bring her with us. No, definitely not on this planet. So let me see what the mission says. Okay, it was on Monarch. Those things smell so strong. No, I'm good. This reminds me of this marshmallows and cereal. That's what it smells like. All right. I don't know if it matters where we land. We'll land in Fallbrook because it's centralized.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
All right. I think I also had to go back to Fallbrook for something else. I don't remember. X-Panda, how you doing today? It's good to see you, man. Okay, check the region map here. Yep, so where we got to go is right down here. So we'll get out, we'll head down, try to get on this backside here. Ouch. Ah! I broke my leg. No. Xpander, holy shit, brother. Dropping the 5 gifted, man. Thank you.
3 days ago.
Everybody receives a membership. Welcome. Seriously, I appreciate you, man. I hope you're having a good day today.
You seen Arthur today?
Let me get my All right. Hopefully this isn't too difficult to just start off with.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink.
Xpander with the 9 months, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, dude. All right, here we go.
They'll never see us.
Yeah, never. I love this damn revolver, guys.
Smell something.
We suppressed it, and it just became God tier.
Here they come. Solid kill. Don't mess with us.
See, the crazy thing is we've already fought like a whole lot of Manty Queens. So I don't know if this one's like going to be a special like boss Manty Queen or something, because this she's really making this seem like it's a big ass deal. I'm like, lady, I've already fought like multiple Manty Queens at once. But how big of a deal could this really be?
Huh? You hiding? Here we go.
Somebody said last stream that they were working on a sequel. I didn't even hear about the original game,
Factory
so
offers the loveliest
a sequel is definitely
like it's cooked forest over a sulfur pit.
way beyond my knowledge. I don't know if I can pass that. No, that's, I don't need to go in there anyways. We gotta go on the back side. Here we go.
Here we go.
This thing's fast as shit.
Went all right.
Yeah. So those megas have really, really good drops if you kill them. Here we go. Oh, wish me luck, guys. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Right? How bad could it really be? Stole that revolver from Hellboy. That's exactly when I got it. Yeah, I started a little late today, guys, because I was recording some VR stuff earlier, and I pushed it just a little too far and ended up giving myself VR sickness. I was kind of dizzy and I want to say nauseous, but I wasn't feeling that hot. So I laid on the couch for a little bit, and now I'm good. Damn, I wish we had like something that went boom. Well, I'm not ready to place the glands yet. Let me loot this other piece real quick. Yep. Oh, we got the other medallion. Alright, now we can place the glands, get ready for this fight.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur. Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, Somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building. We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable. More like attached at the hip to her older sister. Got a kind of strength between them, I suppose. She had a head for numbers, helped us trade hides for food and materials, negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name, 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
They're both identically shiny. Probably that. Looks less disco. All right, so tell me what you...
Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another. Now let's get to shooting before I get all sentimental.
Returning fire.
Here we go. I mean, how...
Down they go.
Oh, no, we ain't never fought nothing like that before. On your feet, so... Oh, no. Okay, she's not getting out. Explode it. Boom! So this improves the weapon firing rate, which is nice. That might even be pretty nice on our assault rifle there. Heavy ammo. Plasma cutter gold. That's not bad. The level 22, 182. What is ours, though? Our Mark III is pretty insane. Yeah, 231. Level 28, though.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you. Damn. Ain't much for niceties, huh? You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
We'll stick with her. So the game's not like full open world. It's like that semi-open world type of thing. Kind of like, it's not as open as like a Starfield, you know what I mean? Like you go to a planet and it's got different like hubs, you know what I mean? Like open areas that you can explore. Let's get out. Kai, how you doing? All right, okay, so this mission I put off. We were supposed to kill Eva, the scientist, and I didn't do it because, well, we did do it initially, but I didn't kill her. And it ended up putting us into like a really bad situation with the city. The whole city was hostile. It was a pain in the butt to go around and try to do anything. But now that we're done with a lot of the stuff in that city, I'm okay with making that decision now. Well, we'll see. Because I'm not 100% against what she did.
We're now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
But what happened is when you choose to not kill her, you lose your contract with Sublight. And I don't mind working with Sublight guys. They're pretty cool. It's like they're like almost like a group of assassins or something like that. I don't know. I felt like I was working for like a hitman corporation. I'm gonna not bring her with me so I keep my extra damage. Yeah, Kai, that was the one I was at. The one I had to collect the bait for to bait the Manty Queen for Nicoya's companion quest. Is the extra damage I mean, I think it is, because I can one-shot almost everything from stealth without a companion.
Antibiotics. Take comfort in knowing that anything antibiotics cannot.
So I think it's about, it's about 20% extra damage. And then I have another perk that gives me another like 10%. So I'm getting about an extra 30% damage solo.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch.
And a lot of the times, because I haven't like super fine-tuned my companions, when I go into a fight, they just usually end up getting knocked on the ground and they're not even doing anything the whole fight. So here we go. Save real quick. How did I do this before? I think I came in here, right? There's a terminal.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside? Hagen? I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
I know all about your alien conspiracy. No, she,
This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker. What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
Lilia has orders to airlock your sleeping friends if I don't report in.
I'll tell you everything, just don't hurt them. Too many people have been harmed on my account.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving. The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Okay. Now the question is, do I want to continue working for Sublight? Which I kind of do. Guys, I don't know. I kind of want to keep working for Sublight. Oh, Sublight questline should be over no matter what after this? Oh, so if I'm not missing anything from Sublight, then yeah, I mean, I'll just continue doing what I did last time.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
Sound like Anakin.
There are other teams. We didn't want to experiment on human test subjects, so we used the only resources we had. Each other. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back. Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off Halcyon crops. We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
Okay.
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
So if I just say keep working with the board and just leave her, maybe the guards
You won't regret this.
attack me.
I'm still far from the breakthrough I need, but you're at least giving me a chance. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
Damn, so I could pay him. We have options, though. We have options.
Damn, that's a real good one. Now move along. The doc has a lot of work ahead of her, tidying up and such.
There it is. So we got it, chat. We were able to keep her alive and not piss off everybody in the city. So that worked good. I mean, I could easily kill all those guys. It's just the whole town gets upset, and it really makes things difficult. Oh, we got it though. Now we got to go report to this lady that we didn't kill her. She's gonna be pissed again, and I'm gonna probably shoot her in the face again.
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages. Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse. We'll continue this later. Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
What do we walk in on, chat? What did we walk in on?
Mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard.
All right, sublight. Oh, guys, I talked about it on Discord, but do you know what game's actually real? And I say this only because I received a copy of it today from the developers. Is The Day Before. It's actually a real game, chat. So we only got a couple days and we'll be checking that out. All right, so she's gonna be pissed again.
Is it done? Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species, or are we finished here?
I don't think any of these options are really going to work. They all sound... fancy. That looks really nice compared to your disco pants.
Didn't have.
I did though. Mobinator, what's up, brother? How you doing? That looks real nice. No. You look just super fancy. Like maybe like an opera or something.
You think of LA?
Not that.
You dress up for the band.
Well then, yeah. I don't know what options. I chose this option before and it pissed her off, so I'm gonna just say this one. Actually, let me ask her this.
Oh, sure. I'll get right on it. Everyone hear that? Yeah. This guy's getting a letter of referral. Out of my office. We're done.
Nope, she doesn't care.
Time for you to move along. You keep lingering like this, I'm bound to get nervous.
Well, she didn't disrespect me this time.
Miss Lilia takes good care of us, see? The authorities stay off our tails.
I said get out.
Whatever, lady. I got fired, champ. I got fired on my day off.
CNP Borst Pockets.
I got fired on my day off. All right, so we got find Wells communication terminal and send a tracking. What the hell was this mission? Yeah, it went well. We got fired though, but the scientist is alive. We're not gonna murder the scientist who's trying to actually do something right. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, they wanted me to frame Phineas or whatever.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab. I think I'll need...
Yeah, somebody wanted me to betray him, but I'm not gonna betray him. The board is super sus.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
I found your comments. There we go.
Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
What are my thoughts on the day before? Man, my expectations are quite low. You know, I'm not going into it expecting, you know, a 10. But I'm excited to play it. You know, I'm excited to play it. Like I said, I got the game today, so it's real. A lot of us were just worried that the game wasn't even a real thing, but no, it's real. It exists, chat. I own it. Sarah, so the day before is like a zombie survival game. It's like a DayZ, State of Decay, like Division style zombie survival game. All right. I had to let the test subjects. Oh yeah, we had to drain the tanks to get all of the chemical. I had to let the. Should I just tell him?
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish? What nonsense! People aren't just slabs of meat the board can freeze and thaw at their convenience. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress.
All right.
I know! I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die.
Gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? for your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all, toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
What can we do, dude?
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
Can I could just kill everybody. If I had higher science, we'd be able to do that.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! Skip! We can skip the Hope, don't you see? If we can't go to the Hope will come to us.
Okay, just talk to me, Bill.
If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers. Scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
Says the board is now scared. They just asked me to plant a tracking signal in your lab, but I'm not going to do it.
You absolutely should.
What?
The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time.
Okay.
The enemy is bound to discover my hideout sooner or later. I'm prepared for that eventuality. This is just my way of buying myself a little time. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
My question is, can you just go fully out into like supporting the board in this game? Like just say screw this guy and just 100% focus on supporting the board? All right. I'm gonna put some points into. There we go. 60 on that. 60 on that. So I gotta send a corrupted signal. So corrupted.
That should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
Beautiful.
Captain, you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
So is this my chance to shoot her in the face? I mean, no, we don't need to do that.
Because I'm not in the business of arresting my own allies. You have my word. Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Says the board is now agreeable.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain?
I'm not gonna kill her, chat. Like, obviously. They're my allies.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Hmm. $53. Block. Okay. Everything else is in decent enough condition. You're gonna let me keep my guns?
Not so fast. All right, you're clear. The adjutant's expecting you. Go on through.
Let me keep my guns. How do you store your weapon? You hold the reload button, Jerry, and that's how I was able to store mine. Just in case I gotta hit it with the good old pop.
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was responsible for putting you back on your feet. That said, he's also a wanted criminal. For information regarding his whereabouts, you are entitled to collect a reward from Percival. You'll find that working for the board is spiritually and financially gainful. But that isn't why I asked you here. I understand you've infiltrated the ministry. The things you discovered there must have been shocking, even disturbing. Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions. We need to talk about Emerald Vale. You handed Edgewater over to a band of dissidents. I can't have this. Adelaide McDevitt and her people have no place in the Halcyon that is to come. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
What? What? I can't just massacre a whole town?
You replaced a loyal, if hard-headed, town leader with a revolutionary. Adelaide's people have turned Edgewater into a hub of dissidents. These people are dangerous. They're going to become more dangerous after the collapse. We need to put them down. Now.
I can't go kill all those people, man.
The dissidents currently occupying Edgewater answer to no one. They're an unknown, unpredictable variable, and I can't have that. I'm not asking you to be a murderer. I'm asking you to be a surgeon. Edgewater is a necrotic limb on the body of the colony. It must be severed. Don't fool yourself. The dissidents occupying Edgewater are rebels harboring dangerous and seditious ideas. Left to their own devices, their numbers will grow. Graham Bryant and his merry band of morons caused enough trouble on Monarch. I won't risk the same thing happening in Edgewater.
Fuck, dude.
No, allowing thousands of colonists to starve to death because we couldn't make one cold-blooded decision is insane. What I'm suggesting is absolutely logical. Steel your spine, Captain. Do what needs to be done.
This ain't me, chat. No, there must not be bloodshed, guys. I can't go and kill a whole town of people. What's gonna happen if I say no? That's what I what would Thanos do? All right, be honest, chat. Let me see that W in the chat if you would go and murder the whole town of people. Because this just doesn't seem okay. Like, I went and I stood that town up. I replaced that shitty leader. There's all those families, all those people there. Like, and the board is just... not doing it, no.
Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be, Captain. I rather like you, and I'd hate to have you shot for disobeying a direct order.
I don't really have a choice, do I?
Not true. You can choose to say, yes, ma'am, or at once, Madam Adjutant, or as you wish, or even, I'll take care of it.
Did she really just say that? I don't know, guys. It's like I want to. I'm worried if I skip out on this, I might miss like a huge chunk of the game or something. But I also don't want to go and kill anybody in Edgewater. Does she not understand that she will be the first one to die? We're not doing it, chat. I'm not killing her. Because that's the last thing I need to do is add that to my fucking resume. Killing a whole town worth of people. Chat will never let that go. Go to hell, lady.
I'm disappointed. I was so sure you had potential.
Down!
Did the right thing, chat. Right? I did the right thing, right? Are they a part of this chat? Be like Anakin, chat. This is a board town, chat. They all gotta go.
Just calm down.
Go, prisoners!
No, please!
CNP Borston baked beans. Borston baked beans is the only one.
Realize some of these people might be innocent. But maybe they're not. I don't know. I don't know who's considered the bad guys here. Like, are all these people part of the board? You guys think this was a big blow to the board? But you're a board guy too, right?
What a pleasure. I haven't had this much company in quite some time. I dearly hope I'm not imagining this.
I brought your parcel, dude.
How delightful. What is it?
It's a parcel.
The latest issue of Dissident Hunter. I've been waiting for this. Most of what passes for entertainment here is appalling.
Sent you a message.
Excellent. I knew there was hope. Once the Earth Directorate learns of our plight here, they'll have to send help. Yes, we just have to hold out until then.
I killed everybody though, dude. We've got to take action.
You are a bold one indeed, but boldness may not be enough. Unfortunately, the Earth Directorate, as distant as it may be, is the only power with the reach to curb the board's excesses. And indeed you should not. Unfortunately, there is little else I can do from here, and my celebrity would only imperil you.
So we'll let him live. He's good. He's good people, champ. Do you guys think this was a good hit to the board though? Quick reputation check. Yeah, I don't even know how to check that. Well, rep. The board is scared, chat. They're scared. That's how I want them. I mean, we left some stragglers just so they can tell the story of what happened here. You know, you can't kill everybody, chat, because then who's gonna tell the story? You know what I mean? But we got the board scared. Yeah, they wanted me to go and slaughter a town full of innocent people, and I just couldn't do it. So I just slaughtered their town. And now hopefully they have a little bit of regret inside their body, you know what I mean? There it is. Where are the board members? We killed them. We killed everybody. We definitely... There's no way there was any surviving board members.
Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever, if I might say, Captain.
We did what had to be done, chap.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. You killed the adjutant? We are outlaws in the truest sense of the word now.
What do you mean? I didn't... I mean, I just did what had to be done, chat. Like, why does she have to say it like that and not like, you did what had to be done?
To return.
Talk to my companions. Why do you think they're going to be upset? You're cool, right?
Felix keeps asking me to watch some adventure serial with him. It's not my thing, but he's real sweet about it.
Yeah, she's cool. What about Felix, though? You guys were good. I'm like, it's like Dutch said. We kill those who need killing, you know?
So we're really gonna do this? I've seen lots of crazy, Captain, but Phineas is in a class of his own. Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Sending us to skip the Hope into Terra 2's orbit right under the board's nose?
They're dead.
Something tells me you're the first person to ever utter those words, Captain. I think this whole plan's insane, but it'll make a good story, you know, if we survive. Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk your neck on this crazy scheme? Come on, Captain. That sounds like a bad movie line. Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they gonna pull us out of the shit? Or are we all just gonna leave a bigger, uglier stain on this corner of the galaxy?
If they're half as capable as me, we'll be in good hands. I'm optimistic. We won't know until we make it happen.
Well, whenever you're ready to do this, I'm with you. Anything else?
Got another perk. Let's see. See, this plus 10 dialogue right there. For being solo. Let me get that. Yeah, this is where we were woken up. What did they think was going to happen right there? My sword is broke as hell right now. Short 2 parts.
Huh? What was that? Chat, do you guys feel like, you guys think that's what Anakin felt when he was just walking through and he had to kill all those Jedi? And I don't know, he kind of seemed like he didn't really give a fuck though.
System
I
alert.
cared.
Performing an area sweep.
So yeah, that's the difference between me and Anakin, you know. With every kill, I felt remorse and sorrow. Annie just kind of went through there, just slicing them up, didn't even care. I'm not looking for the younglings. I'm nothing like Anakin. Go time.
Unexpected. Oh.
Good.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
How do I have no ammo? this.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? No? That's odd. Because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind. That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
We gotta try.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Name the first woman to come to my... You? Do it.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are a go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Damn, we're really about to do this? Hopefully they don't actually die, chat. It didn't explode.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Investigate.
Things are so damn tanky. I gotta get some weapon repair going on right here. My sword is like completely broken. I'm short one weapon part, seriously. And that whole time I was there, I didn't loot a single weapon.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from Dr. Wells. The transmission is marked with priority status. Urgent!
Oh, I do got some weapons we could... No, these are all my people's weapons.
Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine! You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance?
Oh shit, I need a...
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
I need to repair my stuff.
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
I don't have enough parts to repair anything else, but at least I got my sword fixed. I think there's a perk that actually changes how much durability damage your weapons take.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
I thought he was going to tell us something like important, chat. He's just like, just in case we don't talk again,
Please avoid
I have to let you
damaging
know.
yourself or
And then he just said that they were swine. Like that was it?
others.
Brought some backup.
better lay down on the job.
So they obviously breached the lab. He's not dead in here, which means they probably captured him. About 85 hack would be able to get into that. There we go. We got the nav key that we needed. All right, I want to see, is there any skills that help with maybe engineering? Hold on. No. I was really close to getting, yeah, handguns 10 or 100. Now it'll give me the critical hits that ignore armor. So that's going to be huge. And then the rest of these points will drop into tech here. Well, so much for the plan. His defenses weren't jack diddly. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, break down these extra weapons that we got here. So what is this? 630 compared to... Try it out. Whoa. And I got a good bit of ammo for this too. So I can't modify it though. It's just is what it is. Hold on to that real quick. That might be a good replacement helmet. This is two-handed melee. That won't really play into what I'm currently wearing. This is a really good helmet too. Let me see what we're rocking here. So we have 52, that's 63, but that's, yeah, so that's just better armor. 56. 14. Oh, that armor's completely wrecked. No wonder I was taking so much damn damage. Gotta remember to repair my freaking armor too, guys. Let me see, what does this put me at? Even fully repaired though, it's 52. So yeah, this medium armor is better.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Uh-oh.
So Wells has been arrested and locked up in Tartarus. This is a nightmare. That place terrifies even the most hardened criminal.
I never got to know Doc Wells. We ain't friends or crew. But he's still one of us. He's the reason the boss is up and walking right now. We can't just leave him to die in Tartarus.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
Okay.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Not if we just kill everybody.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while.
Or permanently.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
That's what I'm saying.
Got my trusty tossball stick, got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Sounds good. Hey, Bill, thank you for the super chat. How you doing tonight? So I'm breaking into a prison. Assault on the labyrinth of Tartarus. Determined fate. After this point, can only finish the main story on Tartarus side quests at the contents. So you can't do the DLC or anything until, or okay, so this is like what, the last mission of the game? Or it's the point of no return mission where the world is going to be set in a certain way.
Welcome back, Captain. I've received an urgent message from Lilia Hagen of Sublight. It's for you, Captain.
Oh, we killed her before. All right, let's see what she has to say.
Possibly, but I detect no malicious intent within the data. Lilia praises your grit, guts, and moxie. Her only rebuke is an excess of moral fiber that threatens the species.
Damn, she actually gave me my letter of see that chat, and I murdered her the first time around.
I agree. Given her disposition, morality, and career path, The event of a relational dissolution between you was highly probable to be both unpleasant and dangerous. Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there. It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me? It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news.
Why didn't you shoot?
Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
Okay.
Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
Why are you contacting me? The board doesn't like me very much.
Captain Hawthorne, Sublight's favorite freelancer. I'm such an admirer of your work. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel, least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
I've never heard of Subway
Don't worry.
Underground.
You and I are going to become very close acquaintances. I run the Grand Colonial Hotel and Perea Spaceport. Ludovico and I are business partners, in a manner of speaking. Eridanos is our shared responsibility.
Eridanos is not our shared responsibility. Eridanos is my responsibility, to which you and your organization have latched on like a parasite.
Ludovico, you wound me. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give him the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract? Because I promise you, I'll win.
All right, can we get back to the point, dude?
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Honest to law, how hard is it to hire a freelancer? Apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was inappropriate of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You're reliable and competent. You've been taking care of yourself ever since you arrived on Halcyon. And you're entirely independent. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
I'm pleased to hear that. The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Fine. But Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation, and if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover. Helen was more than popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness. No one has ever been as well known or as well loved, outside of our courageous business leaders.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos atmospheric complex.
So what am I playing, like a detective or some shit? That wasn't the mission I thought it was. Oh, it was this one, the package, the Pearl on Gorgon. Well, it's fine. We'll do this one first, and then we'll do the other one after. Look at Sin City.
Captain, we've arrived.
Why does that sound
in
familiar?
Eridanos.
Wasn't there a movie or a TV show or something like that called Sin City? I don't remember. It sounds familiar though.
Atmospheric cleanliness is unexpectedly pristine.
Hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
All right, tell me what happened.
I can try. I was the one who found Helen's body in the Grand Ballroom. Corpse wasn't in the best shape. Aside from that, I don't know a whole lot. Helen was supposed to host the unveiling for Rizzo's newest product, Spectrum Brown. Until you catch the killer, the unveiling's been indefinitely postponed. Helen's death has been a shock for many. A lot of people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
He did it. It's always the boyfriend.
Emergency stain and accident disappearing goop capsules are currently low on capacity. Would you like to order a new 5,000 caps carton of goop for this unit?
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose. Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help. Why, she was a natural. People fell in love with her. She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. Let's see here. Oh, I already spoke briefly about the spectrum unveiling, or lack thereof. It's still an awful shame. A lot of folks looking forward to that. I do. Rizzo's happened to rent out the Grand Colonial Ballroom from Slug for the unveiling. A nice mutually beneficial event. But the murder's gone and ruined that. Along with 9 out of 10 of my favorite cereals. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags. You're making fun, right? Your luggage, belongings, kit, wherever you keep what you ain't wearing, you're still giving me a pretty blank look. Suppose it's none of my business, but do you just wear the same set of clothes all the time?
Yeah. What's wrong with that? Maybe you should take that stupid hat off before you criticize my appearance, bro.
Hey, this is a hotel-mandated piece of my uniform, and it's very official. Even if it is a bit stupid. Anyhow, I'll look for you in the grand ballroom later. Hope you can unravel this mystery, Inspector.
Got a little stupid wizard hat on.
I think I must have had something in my ear. I could have sworn you just said we aren't allowed.
No one's allowed in or out until the murder investigation's concluded.
Do you have any idea who I am? I could bury you under 6 tons of paperwork.
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
I've been starting to play a little game as we travel. You might be a top runger if your hotel is taller than the highest mountain on Monarch.
As Halcyon Helen could meet a fate like this.
It really is a terrible
Halcyon
shame.
Helen
I
sounds like
absolutely
she's
adore
fucking
her
like a
serious.
wrestler or something.
I almost can't imagine someone wretched enough to do such a thing.
I've always wondered what that mascot's got in his hands. What's in the box?
I'll bet you 10 bits this is all just some sort of publicity stunt.
Welcome to the Grand Colonial.
Black Hole Bertie's disappeared, you know. That poor fellow must be inconsolable.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you. Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on.
Why are they making
Are
me
we
sound
finished with
so
the pleasantries?
familiar?
There's something I'm excited to show you.
Like, there's making this shit sound so formal. Like, I'm just like a fucking pirate. I'm a space pirate. What do you got for me, Doctor?
An extraordinary contraption. You'll love it.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Okay.
I'm so glad you asked. Allow me to explain. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is.
What?
Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
So it's a magnifying glass?
Yes, it's a magnifying glass, but an extraordinarily powerful one. It looks through the glass of reality itself.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
Oh, so it's not just... I was like, yo, why are they making this shit sound so fancy if it's just a magnifying glass? But no, that's definitely some fancy stuff. Well... Alright, so to catch Helen's killer, you need to use the discrepancy amplifier to scope. Okay, we're looking for clues. Got it.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification. The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Okay.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants. Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
Okay.
The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio. This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Okay. Let's see here. So I'm gonna probably need... Let's get our hack up. And then... do lockpick 55. Is there anything else here that we could?
No. I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
This body has not been disposed of in a board-approved waste receptacle. Printing citation ticket. 95.
I'm sorry, sir, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are suspect. Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon. Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you.
I don't know why. It just...
The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer. It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
I feel like I could end up 8, chat.
If you're sure.
Actually, let me ask her about the high-profile guests.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, and how may I be of assistance? My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Oh, shit.
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Did you see her acting strange?
Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry. That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism.
No. Heard Black Hole Bertie was staying here.
Ah, Bertie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I've a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Bertie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split. If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only 2 people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade. That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
Changing the colony 1 stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
Alright, so we got a little bit of gossip there.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to? Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Okay, so all of my people are in here, so this will be our new, like, hub.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
I'm usually causing murders, not solving
I will be
them.
plain with you. I'd prefer not having to hire you at all. This matter should be resolved by Rizzo's security. But Cedric owns the land complexes, so we have a jurisdiction problem. Constable Keene encouraged us to hire a third-party freelancer. Right now, you're the best chance we have at resolving this incident and getting on with our affairs. I see. Well, I appreciate your candor. Yes, let's go with that. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation. Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both. You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
All right. The hell was that called? Wow, that's a really dope helmet. Perception +1, interchangeable, highlight range 2.5 meters, bonus to extra headshot and extra damage. That's pretty decent. All right, so we should be good with all that. Just want to scope out the rest of this place, see what's on. Wow.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What a mess of
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lo, I'm so sorry. That didn't mean for... Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
That sounded kind of sus, didn't it, chat? Here we go. Weapon and armor durability loss, minus 25%. He said, I didn't mean to, and then... Profitability PO. Money can't buy happiness.
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
Sure.
Good. I'm glad.
Make that
now,
lady's
I'd
day.
love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
We're going down to the lobby. We're gonna exit, yeah. Oops.
You know, of all the places, this whole... Maybe after... What's up? Oh, sure, Cap. Let me...
Every SAM unit comes lean. Command accepted. Unit relocating to specified destination. The unreliable...
Okay, so now I gotta head over to the orchard, just over this way. I don't know how big this is. Nice. Got some vending machines.
But we're in the middle of a lockdown. No one's supposed to be coming or going. And when I can't get a hold of it, swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want? Tightly wound? Tightly wound? Damn right, I'm fine. I'm going to my calm place, where there's peace and quiet, and none of my sprat fucking subordinates can bother me. On behalf of Slug, I'd like to apologize for that outburst, as well as all of my future outbursts. Yes, I'm a little wound up. You would be too. Between the landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. And if that don't beat all, one of my crew is AWOL. I wish. Matthias is about as useful as a manta queen in a saltuna cannery. Wouldn't give a damn if he were lost. Frankly, he'd be doing me a favor. If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it is.
What do you know, lady?
The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 Slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint. I'd search there first.
All right, GG. I mean, we've actually been to a Saltuna. We've been to what? 2? No, yeah, 1 in the beginning. There, we went to the Saltuna factory. Is it me, or is that share that same sound effect as you guys ever played Atomic Heart? Atomic Heart has that same sound effect, like when you buy and sell stuff. Let me see. Did they sell weapon parts here? No armor parts, no weapon parts. This kind of came out of nowhere. But seeing the little animal thing there, I don't want to call it a dog because then chat will be like, ah, yeah, see. Bart, thank you for the membership, brother. I really appreciate it. How you doing tonight? Oh, we just got a Mark III, right? Damn. That's good damage, actually. This, you know, hits harder individual, like, shot-wise, but the other one obviously has a higher rate of fire. That's why the damage is so high.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's corporation. His rank would have been that of Jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with marauders.
All right, we'll search his pockets. And we're searching his pockets not to see if he has money, it's to see if he has any. We found 3 bits and a half. Okay. And I was trying to see if he had any evidence in his pockets. They made it seem wicked savage that I searched his pockets. But you guys understand, right? I was just searching for evidence. Damn, that's a lot of damage right there. I'm actually going to try this out. So we're going to go ahead and modify this. Oh, I don't have a suppressed barrel anymore. Try this and...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
No evidence or anything.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Where? On the roof.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Yo, Hogwarts Legacy was awesome. I really enjoyed. I actually watched. I was like digging around for shorts and stuff like a week ago, and I seen like a clip of mine when I was playing Hogwarts Legacy. I was like, dude, the combat and I mean, like, granted the RPG elements and like it was a very linear, straightforward game.
It's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this. Come out! Come out to play! Law, he's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
But yeah, the RPG elements, is very straightforward. There was no choice. Like, even when you're sitting there, like, using curses and stuff like that, it doesn't have any, like, effect on gameplay or anything like that. But the combat itself was just a ton of fun. Yeah, that's, like, the only thing. If they would have added a bit more of the, like, RPG elements to the game, it would have been freaking ridiculous, but it was still good. I still really enjoyed it.
Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut, you wonderful, wonderful customer. Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
What is on your neck, lady? And why does she look like that?
Oh, that? I call it my little passenger. I don't know why. The name just appeared in my head when this thing showed up on my neck.
How long have you had that?
Couple of days. Ever since it showed up, I've been feeling happier and happier. I really can't imagine life without my little passenger.
Where did you find it?
I don't know. It just appeared one day. I guess I just picked it up while working in the orchards. Sometimes I wonder how it showed up, and I start to worry. But worrying feels bad, and I hate feeling bad. So I don't worry about it. Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price.
Before she died, did you see Halcyon Helen in the orchard?
No, I'm sorry. The only celebrity who shopped recently is Black Hole Birdie. Quite the affable man, as it so happens. And the stories are wrong. He could probably lift 2 benches of tossball players at once, not just one. Laws, not just affable, but virile, too. Ooh, wait a minute. Now that his beau's dead, that means Birdie's single. Maybe I'll strike up a little more than conversation the next time he comes by. Oh my! Birdie, a murderer? Well, everyone has their flaws. I'll be sure not to bring it up on our first date. I'm so glad you asked. The orchards are my 3rd favorite subject, with my first being Rizzo's refreshing drinks and my second being Rizzo's toothsome confectionaries. Our orchards are the source of 63% of Rizzo's total produce, which correlates to 112% of fresh goods throughout all of Halcyon. Give or take a few percent, of course. If you want to know more about each part of the orchards, might I recommend one of our fantastic tours? One of our options is even audio-guided as a special bonus feature. Oh, that is so understandable. I would love it if you changed your mind, though.
Yeah,
Our alcohol stocks are larger than ever. And a good thing, too, because I just can't seem to stop myself from getting into them. Our products are just that good.
I feel like I need to help her, chat. Oh, Mikhail, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, the mic, the new mic is definitely pretty decent. I still gotta figure out.
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operations. And if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my instant coffee maker too? The nerve.
Hold that asinine thought. Who was this armed stranger who just wandered into your office? Back up for a fight you can't finish?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this fella. I think it's mightily more likely that he's under your payroll. Here to burn down what you haven't already.
I'm not under anyone's payroll. Which is not to say that I can't be.
I see. Just a visitor then. Congratulations, Hathaway. Not everyone's abandoned your orchards.
Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated reception, stranger. There's just been some trouble here of late. Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unnamed, are trying to change that. Looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer service rep. Guess it's different from the usual, at least. Something I can do for you?
Had you seen Halcyon Helen at all prior to her death?
Yeah, I saw her. Tried to flag her down for an autograph, but to no avail. Ran right by me. No idea where she was heading. Seemed like she had a lot on her mind. Yeah, just another woe to add to the pile. In the past, the orchard subcontracted security work from Slug. You know, keep the malcontents on staff from causing too much trouble. But between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, we just ain't got the budget for security. And, of course, Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better. Shame he skipped where Rizzo's was short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious that Slug is sabotaging us. I ain't paying until they come clean. Thank the law, some good news. You hear that, lapdog? Truth's coming. Better fess up while you still can outside of an interrogation room.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect you'll be disappointed. But what do I know? I suppose it's up to your new hiree.
All right, so that was probably another little side quest. Yo, I'm almost level 31. I don't know how far I am away from level 40 medicine. Damn, I'm nowhere near being able to help that poor lady.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay. It would appear Helen, she was in a hurry. Yeah, that's what that guy just said. I feared she was being followed. Oh, he's got one of those things in his neck too. And he's dead.
Weather calls for a harvest, I do believe. Well, sweet hello there, valued visitor. I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a puzzle
I played all the
trademark
DLCs for
maze hunt
Origins.
and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket.
What companion does medicine?
Ah, you mean that lovely actor who got herself dead? Damn shame what happened to her. She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR and DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling. That's right. She was. She sure made for some lovely adverts. Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch then? I can't rightly say. All I know is one of our certified tour guides could have given her a much more comprehensive tour of the grounds were that her interest.
Any murder weapons lying around? Bottle, poison, a smoky laser pistol. Yeah, that's it.
Can't say that I have. We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. Unless, that is, Miss Helen was also stung to death by pollinization wasquitos? She wasn't, was she? That would be a mighty wretched way to go. Pollinization by killer wasquitos, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor. Our pollinization cycles only run when the orchards are empty, for safety reasons. When a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, all wasquitos are biologically programmed to return to the hive, their holding pen. Of course, the very last thing Rizzos would want is a beloved tourist bumbling into the hive and triggering an unscheduled cycle. So you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know the hive by its big, glimmering electric fencing. I do hope this pleasant conversation has made me useful to you. Rizzo's likes it when we're useful to customers, and I like anything Rizzo's likes. Why, you say that as if it's a bad thing. I am quite overcome with happiness, indeed. You won't find a Rizzo's worker in all of Eridanos who isn't 100% thrilled in their day-to-day existence. It's part of our brand manifesto. I am so glad you agree. At Rizzo's, we encourage our employees to view customers in the same way they would a board-approved social acquaintance. Which means it is my pleasure to spend time with you even when I am not being paid to do so. Isn't that nice? I certainly think so. And you know what never fails to bring a smile to my face? The breathtaking tours we offer throughout the orchards. Seasonally available for purchase in the Nut Hut.
I'm gonna go and see if I can get that
around, but do be mindful of our pollinization hive. Wasquitos tend towards aggressive at the best of times. There's a reason why we keep him behind an electric fence, you know.
All right, I should be out of fat. Yep. Let me go back to the ship. Or no. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, gee. I don't know if it's a hand, guys, or a tail. I think it might be like a tail, kind of like a basilisk from Ark.
Hi again. Might I recommend a Rizzo's Dark Matter bar? It's so dark not even light can pierce it. Isn't science wonderful? Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple something.
Face, man.
Whatever you like, I can
that
sell it to you at a low, low price. If you want... Oh, that is so... No, and this...
Damn, I can't even do anything for her anymore.
Come up.
Sorry. I'll take it back.
Keep your sadness to yourself.
Come on. I was just testing it, dude. Like, why do they gotta always act like... It won't let me ask her about the thing on her neck anymore.
Welcome to the Nut Hut, the only place you can get Rizzo's ground-up, pound-up fruit drinks, made with mostly berries and twigs. Now I'd love to get you something,
Kelly,
maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price.
My daughter said, why is there a hand out of her neck? Well, what about her face? What? She looks creepy. It won't let me cut it off anymore.
If you... Oh, we have premium.
Yeah, so it doesn't give me the option to cut the thing out of her neck anymore. I'd have to get my lady there to Ellie to be with us before we talk to her.
See detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon. Timeline discrepancy detected.
Their mistake.
This reeks of unhappiness.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
It's tripping, chat. These things are turning the people in legitimately insane.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I won't tell.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
His neck looked okay.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Yeah, look.
I can take a hint.
Zombies.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to...
trying to infect me with your sorrow?
Damn, ladies, she's got they're like slug leech things, guys.
Never felt so damn good in my life. Oh. Didn't even get our hands dirty.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
They got the drop on us.
Huh? Beautiful. I love it. You gonna have fun? Oh, your hair's got stuff on it. There we go. George, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Card is research. If you are reading this, please return it to R&D. RR and DD. Well, there's chocolates and stuff, so obviously.
Bits of wicker detected, embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Wicker is not a known ingredient of the dark matter product.
Ready for the ballet?
Have fun. You gotta wipe that boogie out your nose. All right, love you. Okay. Okay, so bits of wicker detected embedded. So if I were to take a guess, it seems like maybe they took this and beat the chocolate with it out of anger. It's completely a yeah, okay, yeah. So it was used to beat the picnic basket.
The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in two are the dedicated hackers, like Black Hole Birdie. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together instigated a furious increase in his usual strength threshold by 52%.
That's how breakups go some of the time. Or all of the time for some of us.
So it seems like we gotta find Birdie. He's definitely our #1 suspect.
really spelling me out!
Clean this up, right?
Yeah, definitely some weird stuff happening here. The mind control worms. I wonder if he got infected by one of the mind control worms.
What would Halcyon Helen be doing in an R&D lab? Testing out a new eye cream?
George, thank you for the gifted, brother. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, so the enemies have changed up a bit. It went from being like, I didn't really know what to expect here. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know, we ran into like marauders and stuff like that, and it was whatever. You know what I mean? But now there's just like the mind control dudes, which I definitely did not expect that by any means, like even a little bit. So right now my medical's up to 58 when we're using her. So if I had the opportunity again, I could cut the damn thing out of her neck. But I don't know what the hell I want to jump points in. Maybe I'll go a couple more points into I'm thinking we'll do melee. Because once we get that up to 100%, it'll be really, really dope.
I can hear you out there.
Hmm?
If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
It's not worth it, buddy.
Let me see. I was selling everything before, guys, but with the way my weapons have been degrading, I actually cannot afford to sell any weapons. Like, you need so many weapon parts. The thing is, I got a ton of armor parts, but it's the weapon parts that I'm really having a hard time with, even though we just grabbed some out of there.
How in the aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
Yeah, we'll tell her.
You do know that Halcyon Helen is a fictional character portrayed by the late actress, Ruth Bellamy, yes? One can't be too sure with so many simpletons around in the day-to-day. Regardless, I am not at liberty to divulge such information with non-employees or personnel lacking security clearance level Spectrum Orange. Of course, if you were to say, contract your services to me, I suppose I could grant you clearance enough to answer your murder-related questions, Mr.
Really?
Inspector. You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
So she's getting talking about the worms, the neck worms. Chat. What should we call them? We need to have an official name for them. Neck worms doesn't sound. So maybe we could persuade her.
Yes. I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. Perhaps you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them.
Okay. Didn't see any hostiles on the way here from the entry door. You could make a run for it.
And lose my life's work? You want me to just burn my lab and my entire future to the ground over one experiment that's gotten rather out of hand? No, I think not.
The little arm gang?
We merely need to clean up the mess, so to speak. Reset the lab back to functional parameters.
Even I think that's pretty cold, and I'm a mercenary.
Staff can be replaced, you know. Research data? Now that's invaluable.
The Prozac parasites, the handy necks, rope crawlers. I don't know what to do with these guys, chat. Like, I wish I could have freaking tried to save them with the medicine. I mean, my medical's up now, but I don't know if we'll have another opportunity to save anybody going forward. I could take care of that problem, but I need you to answer some questions afterwards.
Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
Your call, Captain. I don't know if the lab techs can even be helped at this point.
The door to the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
I mean, if we don't have to kill him, but what's the alternative? That's my question. You know what I mean? You can't. They haven't given me an alternative, chat. That's the problem. Please play GTA 5 District. I have no clue what that even is. Z. District 10. I got no plans on playing GTA 5 again for a while, at least. Maybe on the 5th when we hear something about GTA 6, I could look into something. All right, so can we get the gas down here? In this. The problem is I think to get to this utility terminal, I'm gonna have to get past a few of them. We'll sneak through this room here.
And I won't have any new battle scars.
Yeah, we kill a couple to save them all. It is what it is, right?
Imagine making that much of the stuff and it still tastes bad.
See, guys, and you guys call me a savage. Did it knock out the worms and everything? Yeah, it did. I highly doubt this lady's even doing anything good, information-wise.
Just doing the... Oh my law. It's you. Wait. What do you think you are?
We better hurry, Captain.
Oh shit, damn it. She was on the radio, somebody came in and...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here, mere moments earlier in the timeline.
To get in or escape. There's a cut wire in the box. Someone wanted the power cut. We're not quite sure what. Fuck.
Just when we were gonna...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
Oh my, chat. There it is. There it is. You sure you heard a gunshot earlier? Yet this victim lost about oddly minimal.
These puncture marks. It looks like she was injected with something.
You don't see any bullet casings. Confronted her with the intercom. They dispatched her and all 4 of these scientists without much resistance, which means they must be well trained, some kind of sharpshooter or adventurer.
Well, they're definitely dead. Any idea what happened?
5 kills in and out before we could catch a glimpse of the culprit. I'd expect more blood. I heard a gunshot over there, but yeah.
Maybe it was an energy weapon.
No, that was definitely a gunshot.
Timeline discrepancy detected. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned.
Somebody downloaded and deleted files.
Don't they realize this just makes us more curious about that data file?
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the waspitos for pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
Do you hear buzzing?
Yeah, we're not supposed to be in here when that happens.
Take your best shot, asshole.
Oh, don't fuck with the wasp, lady.
Show him how it's done. I can't see. Lots of them.
It's on her face.
Reminder, waspitos are aggressive pollinators who have been known to be extremely territorial.
All right. Mr. N? What that is, we'll grab it. All right, guys, we're gonna end this episode here. This DLC is quite big. We made it to the end of the main story, it seemed, but then the game was like, hey, you have to do this other stuff now if you want to do it before finishing the game. So I wanted to make sure I got the DLC done before I obviously finished the main story. So again, thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate you all for coming and hanging out. I might do another stream tonight. I don't know. I got to go see what's up with the fam because the wife had to go out and do some stuff. I might do another stream, or I might just release another video. I got a couple videos that are stored up, so I might release one of those. I don't know yet, though. But thank you guys so much again. I know today was a bit of a slow night, but I hope everybody's happy for the weekend. Definitely. Today's Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday because my kids are home for the weekend. Yeah. But if I don't see you guys later on, you have a great rest of your night. Tomorrow also we'll be back with some more streams. I gotta look over the list of games because we beat Gears of War and we have a few other games we're gonna be thrown into rotation. So I gotta clean up the game list because we have some new releases that are gonna be dropping here in a few days. So again, I appreciate everybody. If you guys have it on your way out, smash that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.